Going to skip that. We're going to skip that song and we're going to just jump right in. So, I want to begin by saying and acknowledging that I am on the unceded ancestral lands of the First Peoples of Seattle, the Duwamish people, past and present, and that I honor with gratitude the land itself and the Duwamish tribe. I am so happy and thrilled that Teresa Taduri is back with us today. It's been many years since she's been here, bringing her particular brand of humor and pathos and beauty, her beautiful music. And we need things like that. We need the relief of beauty like that to restore our faith. Times like these require strong faith for us to lean on for support. And so you have come to the right place because this is where we tend to our faith and our hearts and our souls. And we do that finding each other in shared community. So I am Reverend Judith Laxer, and I'm so honored that you have chosen to spend an hour or so of your time here with me and this community in Gaia's Temple. So I'm going to introduce board member Stina Brown, who's got a couple of quick announcements for us before we go any further. Take it away, Stina.
Thank you, Judith. Well, techie glitches abound, but I'm here.
All
right. Well, thank you for joining us today, and little shout out for our YouTube channel. If you are not already subscribed to Gaia's Temple on YouTube, this is a great day to do it. That will allow you to see previous services that we've posted for your viewing pleasure. Any questions on how to share that service to social media or email it to a friend, text a link, that's an excellent platform to share Gaia's Temple services. So give us a shout out if you need help sharing that. We'd appreciate your support. So our next event is our yearly fundraiser that we do with wreaths. The freshly made wreaths, those are all going to be produced this coming Saturday. We do have a few wreaths left that have not, a few spaces, I should say. We've got limited capacity for how many fresh wreaths we can make for Sunday's event. If you're interested, the Gaia's Temple website has in our event page the information on prices, sizes. There are 3 sizes available with a centerpiece as an option as well. That comes with a candle. So if you're looking for a centerpiece to put on your holiday table. Otherwise, 3 sizes for hanging or gifting. Please do order those in advance. If we have any extra wreaths that we're able to make, those will be available for pickup, as well as the pre-ordered wreaths between 2 and 3 o'clock at Judith Laxer's, Reverend Judith's Green Lake office. So we'll be meeting outside, all of those on display with your name attached to the size that you've ordered. We appreciate your support. This is an excellent fundraiser for Gaia's Temple. We would love to max out our capacity for how many we can produce for you. Also, if you have any greens that you would like to donate to make these wreaths from, we would really appreciate that support as well. Please give us a call or an email and let us know in advance. Following our wreath event, Our Lady of Self-Blessing, an intentional creativity workshop. And I'm realizing I don't have that date right in front of me. It is the 27th of November. So this is right after Thanksgiving from 2 to 4 p.m. An online workshop to help, well, as the title states, self-blessing, to help remember the divine in ourselves, to remind us of our gifts and blessings and our value. This is something that sounds like it could be helpful for you as we move into the dark part of the year, as we use this time to reflect and heal and prepare for the new year. This could be an excellent workshop to meet with like-minded people and consider the many blessings that we possess. Again, this is November 27th, Facebook events on Gaia's Temple or on the Gaia's Temple page, as well as the Gaia's Temple website. You can register both places. Our Yule rituals, December 18th. Information on our events page. As always, you can go and get your ticket in advance. Details around the ritual will be coming soon. We also have our Gaia's Temple auction coming up in February. We are looking for items to donate, as well as perhaps you have an idea of an item that you're wishing for, that you would love to see be a part of this. We'd appreciate both. Feel free to contact us. Our information, if you scroll down to the bottom of gaiastemple.org, you will see information on how to register, donate, or contact us with questions. We look forward to meeting with you at the end of this service. Hang on at the end of this Zoom meeting, and we'll have some fellowship time to chat a little bit, get to know each other a little bit more. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Stina. Lovely. So we always begin by singing a song. And Tema is going to put a slide up that has the lyrics to a song that most of us know anyway. We usually, when we were meeting in person, we started every service with this song. We all come from the goddess. So there are the lyrics. I'll sing it. Make sure you are all muted, but do sing along with me. We'll sing it a couple of times through. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall remain like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. One more. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Lovely. Well, let's continue on and create some sacred space together, okay? So wherever it is that you are, wherever it is that you be, go ahead, let's take a nice deep breath together. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes and going within, go ahead and do that now. And take a moment to call all the pieces and parts of you home. So any part of you that you have projected into your future, that might be stuck somewhere in your past, that might be distracted by one of the many things that is so distracting in life. Gently ask all those pieces and parts to come home so that you can be here now. And breathe into that presence. And on your next exhale, begin to ground yourself to the earth by imagining a line of energy that extends from the base of your spine, heading downward, down through the seat or the chair that you are sitting in, down through the floor of the building that you are in, down through Mother Earth. And she opens up to receive your taproot as you send it down deep and deeper and even more deeply. Really feel your roots drop down through the soil and the rocks and the roots and the critters, deeply, deeply rooting yourself to our beautiful Mother Earth. And when your taproot gets as deep as it needs to go, send out smaller little branches reaching out and taking hold. And then breathe life into all of those roots, the little rootlets and the main taproot, and begin to draw the energy of Mother Earth up inside of them. Use those roots to drink her energy in, knowing that what you're drinking in is her strength and her sustenance and her nourishment and most of all, perhaps best of all, her unconditional love. And draw that energy in. Feel it come to the main taproot. Keep drawing it up, up, up. Let it transfer over into your spine and keep drawing her energy up till she gets to your heart. And when she arrives there, let her rest. Take a nice deep breath to make some room for her. Oh, that feels so good. Excellent. Leave the energy of Mother Earth there in your heart. And in your mind's eye, look to the heavens and find the moon. She is waxing toward fullness. She just went into Aries today, fiery and warm and strong. And feel as she pours her silvery light down onto you and into you. Open up your crown and drink her in. And feel as that luminous night comes down through your head and your neck. She's making her way into your chest. And when she arrives in your heart once more, breathe deeply to make more room. Leaving the earth and the moon there, look to the heavens once more and find the sun, that Scorpio sun now. And he is waning in his cycle as well, but still radiant, golden, loving. Pour that sun down, feel that sun coming down into you. Draw him all the way down to your heart as well. And when he arrives once more, breathe deeply. Good. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask us to all take a deep collective breath together. And when we exhale, to imagine that you can use your breath, your exhalation, to push these energies straight forward outside of your body. Imagine it swirling first all around you. Encircle yourself with these three cosmic energies of earth, moon, and sun. Here we go. Deep breath. And out it goes. Feel that energetic all around you. Good. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask us to take another deep collective breath. And this time when we do, push this energy out, out, out to encompass all of us, no matter where we are, whether we are on this Zoom meeting right now or those who are going to watch it on YouTube later. It'll go through time and space, encircling all of us in our collective circle. And we can imagine that energy rippling out like the waters do when we throw a rock into the still pond. So here we go, deep breath. And out it goes. In this way, we say we have cast our circle in perfect love and perfect trust. Blessed be. And now Tema is going to sing in the elements for us. Actually, we can all sing along with her, but she is going to lead that part.
Yes, I am. I'm not able to spotlight myself. Am I showing up for people?
You are, because we're on speaker view, so yes.
Perfect. All right then. Powers of the North, element of air. Spirit, earth. It's earth. Spirits of the earth, carry me. Spirits of the earth, carry me home. Spirits of the earth, carry me home to my heart. Into the east, powers of air. Spirits of the air, carry me. Spirits of the air, carry me home. Spirits of the air, carry me home to my heart. To the south, spirits of fire. Spirits of the fire, carry me. Spirits of the fire, carry me home. Spirits of the fire, carry me home to my heart. To powers of west, spirits of water. Spirits of the water, carry me. Spirits of the water, carry me home. Spirits of the water, carry me home to my heart. And to the center, spirit that connects us all. Spirits of the center, carry me. Spirits of the center, carry me home. Spirits of the center, carry me home to my heart. And now for the invocation, I will share screen and move to that slide. Great Gaia of unconditional love, be with us. Mother Nature, whose harvest sustains us, be with us. As the wheel turns us deeper into the darkness of winter, be with us. Today, we acknowledge your river of life. Be with us. We seek to remain in your flow. Be with us. To remember and count our blessings. Be with us. We find our blessings even in our challenges. Be with us. And we lift our hearts in gratitude. Be with us. We gather on this fine day to be in your presence. Be with us, and blessed be.
Blessed be. Thank you, Tema. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, I want to begin this service today by talking about our recent Samhain ritual, our Samhain celebration, because it was truly remarkable. The priestesses who created and held the sacred space were amazing. The journey to meet our ancestors and what happened there, for me anyway, was one of the most profound experiences I have ever had. And I've been at this for a few decades now. So it really was extraordinary. I want to thank everyone who attended and for bringing your presence, because it's what happens when all of us are there together. And it always amazes me how palpable it is, even over cyberspace. We still feel the energy together, even though it's online. It's just extraordinary. So I just want to say that if you have never joined any of our rituals before, I think you should. I think you should give it a go just to see what it's like to experience that deep magic in such loving community, that we are able to hold that kind of energetic so beautifully well. So I hope you'll join us. And as Stina mentioned before, our next one will be Yule, which is Saturday night, December 18th at 7 o'clock. And I hope that you tune in and bring your mojo, and we'll all have the magic together for Yule. I'd like us to stay in that place that Samhain brings us to for a while, the place of deep reflection, deep contemplation on the greater mysteries of life and death. We're still in the darkest eighth of the year, so let's stay fully present with it while we are here. You know, I don't want us to be so quick to move on and just say, oh, well, that was Samhain. That was, that's when we see the ancestors. And that's, oh, yeah, that was about death. Now it's, now we're on to something else. Let's dwell here for a little while, because there's beauty and depth to be had by staying present with what's going on as we go through the wheel of the year, not just on those Sabbaths. Because what happens when we give ourselves a time to consider those deeper mysteries, our mortality and the impermanence of everything, and our beloved dead, is that it leads us to contemplate why we are here to begin with. and also what we wish to make of our lives while we are. And I think it's always good to do that. And one of the reasons why I love the Wheel of the Year is that even if in our busy lives, we don't do that very often, we come to this dark time of the year where it is very conducive to that. And so nature gives us the opportunity every year to drop down into these deeper mysteries. And we don't want to miss them by just, click, 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 moving forward. One of the things that we find following the wheel is this very interesting dichotomy. It shows us the contrasts constantly. We appreciate the summer more when we are in the darkness of winter. We appreciate the time of growth and abundance when we are in the fallow. And similarly, when we cozy up to death, we truly appreciate being alive. So this past August, I have a whole bunch of CDs in my car, and whenever I'm out there driving, I'm listening to my CDs. I still have a CD player in my car. That's how old it is. Anyway, I have this little pocket where I keep all of them, and when I'm finished listening to one, I just reach in and pull any one out without looking for anything specifically, just to see what comes up. And I pulled out this CD of Teresa, who is going to be singing for us today, Teresa Jaduri. And it's called The River of Life. I'm like, I don't think I ever listened to this album. And of course, I put it in, and it was just magnificent. When I heard the title song, The River of Life, I just put it on repeat. And I listened to it again and again and again. And this happens for me a lot with Teresa's songs. There are such gems, and they are stories, and they are so beautiful. And I just let myself absorb the music, the lyrics, and of course, that gorgeous voice of hers. Listening to The River of Life, I felt inspired. And of course, I loved the metaphor. And because the metaphor of our lives as a river, or the river of life, is a beautiful metaphor, and it's just perfect. And I will try not to exhaust that metaphor today, but no promises. That metaphor can be seen as the river as both the carrier that carries us through our lives, but also the river that shapes us in our lives. And using the metaphor of the river of life that carries us along through life, we know that these things are true. The first is that rivers are in motion, like life, like us. They are not rooted like in the realm of flora, right? They move, rivers move, we can perambulate. And even when our lives might feel a little bit sedentary, our life still moves. It still moves forward in time. We move forward in time, and if we get to be here for a while, we will age. We will get to see what it's like to be a child, and then an adult, and then an elder. And this is a blessing, my friends. It's not always easy, but it is a blessing. The other thing we can know, using this river of life as a metaphor, is that rivers are on a trajectory, like life, like us. We're going somewhere, even if we don't know exactly where it is that we are going. We might not see the big picture of our lives while we are involved in living it, but we're going somewhere. And we can be assured that the trajectory that our lives is taking us will bring us to and through the lessons that we are here to learn, for us to grow and develop and hopefully mature. Whether we like those lessons or not, they're still good lessons. And don't worry, because if we don't get those lessons, there's plenty more. If we don't get them the first time around, the river of life will bring us around to another lesson.